What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Neo Scavenger, where we completed Saginaw without dying, which is pretty sweet. I like not being dead. Not being dead is absolutely fantastic. He's a cultist leader. Yeah, Purity has no time for distractions. Did they get any friendlier? I'm kind of wondering, because basically what happened in the previous episode, if you didn't see it, if you jumped straight in, what happened is the king of the Blue Frogs had been deposed, or his daughter had taken over where he left off, and so his daughter decided the Blue Frogs were going to become like a kinder, like gentler Blue Frog cult. And so it kind of left it in a weird position where we got kicked out. At least we have our stuff. That's a plus. I mean, as long as I have my stuff, I'm happy. I was a little bit worried they were going to take all of our gear. Then I was going to cry and be really, really upset and be like, no! I mean, we could have started over. It wouldn't have been that bad, but still, I prefer not to. We need to go scavenge up some food, so let's go do it. See if we can find ourselves a forest here to get ourselves some victuals, because victuals we require. I would love to feel the lovely, tangy sting of berries upon my tongue. There we go. And we should have a whole bunch of berries, too. Awesome. And so these, if these are edible, yes they are. Aw, yeah. So basically that's pretty much all that we need in order to get ourselves back up and running. Oh, the pages. Let's look at the pages. You look at the pages from the Blue Frog book. 2 of 3 are pure drivel, and the third, however, is an old drawing. Within the blue circle, or rectangle, bounding a frog shape, a figure 5 forms a tattered void in the coloring. Through it, you confirm that it's your discharge form from Saginaw. You make out one item under admitted belongings, warding talisman, Anishinaabe tribe. Okay, so that didn't really help that much. I'm kind of wondering if that option was actually worth going after. I think we get sick from the trial of water, but I took antibiotics before we went in there, so we might be okay. I don't know. We'll see what happens. The trial of water floods you, and it makes you drink a whole bunch of bad water, so sometimes you get gastroenteritis from it. It can't really be helped, but among the other things, the trial of fire, they throw you in a big oven, and then for the trial of light, they put you in an electric chair, as I remember correctly. So anyways, it's bad. You basically want to get the gastroenteritis, but like, I'll take the stomach flu, just don't kill me. Ooh, that's some huske. Let's go ahead and throw that over here, because that'll be worth trading a little bit later on. Make some cash money off of that, and then we'll end our turn. And we can sleep for right now. There's that guy over there with a gun, which makes me kind of nervous, but I'm just going to sleep, whatever. Hopefully nothing terrible happens. I don't think he's hostile. I'd like to kill one of the DMZ guards so that we can get some better gear, to be honest. There's a couple of things you can get off them that they're definitely worthwhile that I think I'd like to snag, but yeah, there it is. We probably have gastroenteritis pretty soon. It's okay, though. I'll probably just ride it out because it goes away on its own, so it's not that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and hit this abandoned house real fast because it looked at us wrong. And that's what I do to things that look at me wrong. I smack them. And so we smack the place. We get, I don't even know if I need to carry these around with me. I wish that you had like a place at Hatter's where you could store some of your stuff so that you had like storage receptacles. Like places where you could leave things where people can't loot them. I kind of wonder if you're able to do that in the Saginaw Medical Facility, because if that's a possibility, I would love to dump a bunch of this stuff over and in there. I mean, there's no reason why we're carrying around like 100 bullets with us. There we go. Let's stack some of these up. Maybe. Got 4 more slugs, so stack those up as well. Wait, are these the buckshot? Those are the buckshot. Put the slugs in here. I always feel better about slugs for some reason. Slugs just seem more terrifying. Now this. Is it locked? Let's see here. I've got that, so we'll put that in. Let's turn it on. Oh, it's not locked. Lovely. Okay, so let's take a look at this here. We can actually finally hack. So if I put that in right there, we put the backpack on the ground. What device do I need? I have the ability to hack. Let's see. Well, what I need to do first is, where's our flash drive? There it is. So with the flash drive, the first thing I need to do is we'll get rid of the bad battery because it's extra weight. An urgent message from the director of the Central Bank. Oh my god, look how much this is worth. An urgent message from the director of the Central Bank of Nigeria. It's one of those scam things, but hell. Alright, so what we want to do now is you put this in your other hand, and you put ECAC in here. So from now on, we should be able to hack. I've never seen that item before. We're about to make $5,000 selling this thing. Like, seriously, we're about to make, like, a ridiculous amount of money doing this. That's hilarious, though. I have a proposition that is very urgent. You must send me your social security number. You must send me every little piece of personal information. Then I can send you the information for the millions of dollars that you are rightfully owed. Even though you are a white guy from Michigan, somehow there's a Nigerian king that you're related to. He's your oh, there's one of them. Where is he? He's got a pistol. And he's got the strong condition. Hold on, let's offer to talk. We'll leave right now. Oh, there's 2 of them right there. That could become an issue. Okay, well, I want their body armor is the thing. How far away from Detroit are we? You would be advised not to kill these guys close to Detroit. That would be a bad idea, but they're actually pretty far out. We might be able to get away with this. They are pretty strapped, though. That's the thing you got to watch out for, is that they do actually have, like... Let's wait and see if they split up. Okay, so... We'll offer to talk again. Okay, so that guy's by himself now. Now, you have to kill them. Here's the thing. Is that if you don't kill them both, they'll rat you out, essentially. I'm going to drink the bad water because I don't care. And then we've also... I'll use one of my amoxicillins real fast to make that go away. There we go. We're looking a lot better right now. I'm glad with where we finally got a laptop. Usually I pick one of those up a lot earlier. I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but we're going to go for it. And we're just going to, like, see what happens. So I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to put a shoe on the ground so that he can't pick up my own weapon and try and kill me with it. And then if I talk to this guy... He's got a pistol. What does this guy have? So he's got a... Let's see here. Oh, he's got a military rifle with a strap, too. Okay, so that's a bad plan. We probably don't want to do this. Let's go ahead and we're going to hang tight for a second. Basically, what you want to do is you want to jump him from outside their range. But since he's got a rifle, that's probably not going to end well for us. Alright, so we'll do that right there. What about this guy over here? Can't really seem to, like, see anything. So, unfortunately, I guess I'm just going to leave it alone for right now. The loot is starting to fall off a little bit. Oh, good. We got ourselves another lovely $80 backpack. Well, then, we should have the money after we turn over this text file. I'm going to put it on that flash drive and we'll give it back to him. But anyways, the plan right now is just to go to Detroit and make some money off of this Nigerian prince letter. We'll be a scam artist for the day. You know how much money is lost, like, every year in those scams? It's ridiculous, like, how many people fall for that. Like, people that are, like, new to the internet and, like, never been on it before. Actually, it's mostly old people. I watched a documentary on it. It's mostly old people that get preyed upon for that kind of stuff. Though specifically, and because so many countries over in... Oh, we have Blue Rot too. Shit. Okay, so, because we have Blue Rot 2... We need to get to Detroit, like, as soon as possible. And if we can't do that, we're probably going to die. The Blue Rot 2 probably came from drinking bad water, would be my assumption. Player continues to be thirsty. That's fine. Player can be thirsty, just don't die. I think the Blue Rot has a couple phases. And I think if we can get over here... we'll be okay. As long as we can get to Detroit before this, like, gets out of hand, we should be alright. I think. So we're parched right now. I'm gonna drink. Keep adding bad water to the equation. Why not? I'm gonna turn these on because we've got a little bit of a charge. We're almost there. If we die this close to the DMZ and, like, hearing ourselves, I'm going to be really, really sad. I will probably shout a mighty shout into the skies and curse the gods of Neo Scavenger. We could have gotten the Blue Rot from doing the test of water, or I thought you only got gastroenteritis from it, but maybe that was 2 different playthroughs. It's hard to tell sometimes. I'm going to go ahead and talk to him because I'd rather hold my position. And we need to go into the city and get ourselves fixed up. So the Last Chance Tavern is first. We'll hit this up. And then what we need to do right here is we need to go to the diner and get ourselves the non-veggie stew because it's the most amazing thing ever for restoring your health. Now that we've got that, we need to go into the DMZ and we need to do diagnostic work. But only after we go to the junk market and we sell off some of this valuable stuff. He's got a lamp program right there. It's only worth $1. What I'm going to do with that is I'm actually going to throw it into my hand real fast. We will destroy that information. I need to take this. We've got to open it. We've got to turn it on. And I'm going to drop that right there real quick. Just trying to fit things in for the time being. Manipulating data in this game is kind of a pain. Like, it's an issue. Oh, it won't let me... Wait, what? Hey, give me my laptop back. He also didn't pay us for it. What the hell? Turn it off. Can you not loot it maybe while it's... What the hell? Did I change my cursor on accident or something? That's weird. It'll let me take that, but it won't let me take the laptop. I can take the battery. He didn't pay me though. I was supposed to get it says value, $5,389. He didn't give me any money. Aw, you bastard, you robbed me and took my laptop to boot. Oh, I had to do this to get it onto the data chip. Damn it. Oh, are you for real right now? Oh, this sucks. Is that a bug or what is that? It didn't give me... No. How come that's not work? Damn it. How come it won't let me... Let me see if maybe I can, like, fix this somehow. Hold on. I need to see what I can do here. If we wait a little bit. That's not working. So take drop. Yes. No. How come I can manipulate everything but that? I wonder if it's got to be bugged. Yeah, I'm trying to click and drag right now, and it won't let you. It'll let me move other objects, but it won't let me move this one. That's super whack. That really does suck, like, in a number of different and fascinating, terrible ways. That sucks. Dude. At the bare minimum, we should have got the money for it. It didn't pay us, though. We just got robbed. Like, it says value, $5,400. We should have got $5,400 for the laptop, but the game just totally cheesed us and took our stuff. And now I'm left without a laptop. I didn't even care about the money. I just wanted the laptop. Damn it. Aww. See, stuff like that just kind of like bums me out, makes me not even want to play anymore. Like, that's so stupid. We've got to go and... we got to do something here. Do a diagnostic workup. Patient diagnosis: gastroenteritis, pneumonia, the blue rot 2, defoliant exposure 1. So I need to fix all this, right? Somehow. How do I fix all this? Let's start with, and how do I know that I feel better? Hold on, let me confirm and make sure that this all went into like my inventory somewhere, because the game's being buggy right now and it's making me all nervous. So we have blue rot 2. How do we fix this though? If we die right after this, I don't even care, because I'm kind of bummed out about that laptop. Patient will receive nano-robotic suspension dosage intravenously, which combat several known illnesses, poisons, and bolsters the immune system and natural healing rate. Yeah, go for it. Alright, and so, though one of the simpler processes offered by the clinic, it remains one of the most requested and takes place in a large room with many other patients receiving the same service. You're sat in a chair similar to those used in blood donations, and an IV is inserted into your arm. The suspension takes a while to be absorbed, but once done, technicians verify that the body has begun processing it, and the nanorobots are active. Satisfied, the technician directs you to an attendant, who then processes the order. So do I have to do this again to find out if I'm any better? Oh, we still have problems. We still definitely have issues. How do we fix the blue rot, I wonder? I'm going to Google it real fast. I'm going to jump on the wiki and see if maybe I can fix this up real fast. Let's see. If it can't be fixed, we're probably going to die. Which is fine, because I kind of want to break off the series now that it cheated me out of $5,000. I'm a little bit bummed about it. I'm actually pretty irritated. Let's go. There's some salt accumulating at the moment. My good mood is... I think it might be gone. I think it definitely left the vicinity at the bare minimum. The bare minimum. I know letters. B and V are next to each other on a keyboard. Don't judge me. Blue rot and Neo. Let's see if we can get this fixed. So, it can also be contracted by... oh, it's blue frog people give it to us. Oh, that sucks. Okay. So... can we can be... huh. It looks like we can only... It looks like it's sagging now. We were supposed to get like a disease cure or something maybe. Or maybe it's still over there. It says bear root might help. But we don't have any of that either. Our best chance appears to be to go back to Saginaw. They said basically, the wiki says basically we're gonna die. It's basically an instant death type thing and why you should avoid the blue frog cultists, I guess. So essentially they say it's all RNG at this point. We just gotta like wait and see if we die or not. So there it is, I guess. I'll do my best to keep us, you know, with all of our bars in the green, but other than that, I don't really know what else to say. I guess we're just kind of stuck. I'm gonna throw that on the ground and we'll get over here. Recharge all my goodies while I'm here too. Trouble falling asleep, yeah, because we're in pain. See if we get any better here. They said it'll go to stage 3 in a little bit. And once it goes to stage 3, that's when the game decides whether or not you survive or whether you die. I'm going to start charging some of our random batteries that are around because I think I should. Let me empty that out real fast. Oh, that's already got a 20 in it? Okay, so since that's already got a 20 spot in it, we'll go ahead and throw that back in there. We'll throw that on our face. Our flashlight could probably use a recharging. So we'll split these out. No. There we go. We'll use that, and then we'll empty it. And on this side, empty all those charges. It looks like we actually used up a lot of our electricity on that last run. So let's use that a couple more times. And now that we've done that, we'll empty it out. And we'll throw those in there before we restack them. There we go. And so now that our repertoire of violent actions have been bolstered by batteries, or by the action of battery, I suppose we'll head on back to Saginaw and just like hope that something bad doesn't happen, I guess. We've just got to see if maybe we can get the cure from there somehow. If we go back, we might die though, so I think that we were technically banished. Technically we were banished, so if we go back, I don't know if it was a power play by Liza or what it was, but if we go back, we're probably going to regret it. Either way, though, we got to do something to try and get this cure back. It's good that we got some emergent gameplay that'll like guide us along and help us figure out what we should be doing. Oh, I left my sleeping bag on the ground. Oh well, I have another one. There it is. And so, stage 3 maybe? What's wrong with us? Something's wrong at the moment. We're going to have to hang tight for a second. Alright, so we've been hit with fatigue. So what I want to do is let's start like gathering up things to keep us alive if we have to like stay in one spot since we can't travel quite as far. We still aren't... It looks like our burden came back. I'm not really sure what happened right there. I think it's just randomly like sapping our strength or something, which is not a nice thing to do. Hitting things with blunt objects and knocking them out so that you might rob them, or at least so that you might crowd control them, is a very, very impolite thing to do. So I'm going to throw all those into my inventory. We've got enough right now to last a little while. Having shortness of breath and we're fighting off an infection. Okay, so we've got Blue Rot 3, and so what we're supposed to do right now is use amoxicillin. And then they said we basically just have to ride it out. Other than that, we have no choice. Like, essentially, we could die of this. And it's not really going to be our fault. You kind of just have to, like, see what happens, I guess. It's a little bit of RNG, I suppose. So I guess we'll just kind of, like, hang out and see. We don't really have much of a choice. We are sick, so our bar is going to drop. And they said it's a small percentage chance. Like, they said we don't have, like, a big chance to survive. So maybe that's why we probably should have avoided the blue cult. But then again, like, if you're supposed to avoid them, how would you go get your medical records, I guess? Because they strip you naked. So it says that the blue rot can be avoided by wearing a gas mask. But they stripped us naked when we went in, so I'm not really sure. Not really sure. I'm going to try not to go to sleep while under the influence of this disease. Where is that thing? It's got to be around here somewhere, right? There it is. It's way up to the north. We've actually got a considerable walk in front of us. But I think going back might be our only call. It might be the only thing we can do, unfortunately, so... I mean, even that's kind of like an act of desperation. I don't know if this is going to work. Blue rot seems to be kind of like a game ender, I guess. We're parched. So let's continue to keep ourselves taken care of here. Because that's a really, really important part of staying alive. Alright, so we got that. Let's continue onwards. We're not completely and totally tired yet, but we're getting there. I would say probably to scavenge a few more hexes for like anything that might be useful. like any food that we can carry along with us, because if we're going to be sick, it's going to lower our actions that we can do every single turn. And so I'd rather stock up on certain things than others. Stop putting berries in our bottles. I really wish that didn't exist in the game, because I'm always trying to load up water and I use the auto loot or whatever. Rogue hiccup right there. Anyways, I'm a little bit terrified to sleep, but you know what, let's rip it off quick like a band-aid. Whatever happens, happens, I guess. At least we'll be well rested. Alright, so we have a weakened immune system, so we need to take even more antibiotics, which have already worn off. So we'll boost our immune system right now and see if maybe we can fight our way through this. If you survive blue rot, you become immune to it forever, so it's like the chicken pox. We can never get the blue rot again, but it might be expensive. It may cost us a lot of our amoxicillin supplies. It seems possible. We have heat exhaustion too now. Okay, so we're feverish apparently. Since we have heat exhaustion, let's start stripping off layers, I guess. And then we'll just hang out here for a second and see if that fixes it. There we go. We're no longer like burning to death. We're now just like shivering. If I put some of this back on, I suppose we can get moving. It's snowing right now, so I'm assuming it's just the fever that's messing with us. Let's go up here, see if maybe we can do anything with the stuff. A few more berries, so let's keep those eaten because we are going thirsty really fast. Alright, we got that right there. Let's end the turn. We might survive. We just got to pay attention over here. Our immune system boost is still good. We're not shivering anymore, though, so at least we're not, like, shaking. That's pretty good. I don't like shivers. Shivers make me upset. Like, I just don't like shivering. It's just an activity that I do not enjoy. I don't like involuntary actions. I like to be in control of my body at all times. It's just, like, the thing that I like to do. Let's continue to, like, graze our way through the area, just restoring ourselves off whatever we can. And we'll continue going towards the Blue Frog Cult, although I am worried they're going to try and kill me when I go back in there. Definitely a concern. We were banished. So typically the punishment for returning after being banished is dying a horrible, horrible death. It's been known to happen. It's a thing that doth occasionally take place. Got a boot right here, though. I can trade him for, 100% boot. Even better. Awesome. And so now we have a better shoe. Hooray! I mean, we don't really need a better shoe, but we have it. It's rare that the movers and shakers in the enclaves leave the safety of their walls. Mostly they send out their foot soldiers to carry out the dangerous, dirty work. But politics forces them into the wasteland sooner or later. When there aren't any phones, the only way to do deals with your neighbor is face to face, and some don't make it back alive. Like Suit Man chained up at the gas station, or the one that you've just spotted crawling into a dark cave of garbage, gasping for air. It's easy to tell he's a powerful enclaver from his gear, all top notch, but he isn't going to make it, not with the blood trail he's leaving behind him. I don't know. I don't have the medical skills, so I think trying to heal him is like the worst plan ever. I guess I'll lock him in there and then we'll take his gear. The problem with being the boss of an enclave is that you got virtually unlimited power over your small domain. It tends to bring out the worst in people. How many poor enclavers have you met that have been exiled for one reason or another just because the big boss guy said so? He won't last long once you seal him in. Give it a day or so and he'll be dead, and if you hide him well enough, you can come back then to grab his gear. Let's see, piling the rocks and rubble up over the entrance, you mutter to yourself. He's very quiet in there. You sense some moment, though, as you plunk down a particularly large rock. Bang! The bastard has a gun in there. Your instincts were sure right with this one. He deserves to be buried alive. Shame you can't risk finishing the job. Oh, well, I guess not then. Let's engage from afar. I will reveal myself to you. But we are both blue froggy guys, so I figure, you know, in the interest of frogitude, we should probably not kill each other, right? We're on the same team, sort of, kind of. Let me make sure, has my immune system fallen off? No, it's still good. Alright, let's eat some berries because we're not looking so great right now. And then what we want to do on this location is... Whoa. Did he shoot me? I've got cuts, bruises, pain, injuries, all kinds of nasty stuff going on. But anyways, we're fine now. Our health came back.
It's all coming back to me now. There was moments of pain and there were gashes so bright.
Alright, never mind. Let me eat some more berries. Sometimes I get like sidetracked. Falsetto, I've told you all every single time, falsetto is an addiction. It's a thing that should be resisted at all costs because once you start doing it, you can't stop. It's the most ridiculous thing, and it entertains people too. That's the funny part, is that like if you don't have anything to say, sing in falsetto, it'll probably work. I mean, I can't guarantee it'll 100% work, but it'll probably work. People seem to dig it, if you can dig singing. I mean, it seems like it would need some kind of ethereal song shovel in order to do so, but you know what I mean. Agaricus bisporus, come with me for later. Basically, we're just going to scavenge all the way back up to the Blue Frog cult, hope that we can get the cure. Have we survived yet, or are we still blue rotting it up? We're still blue rotting it up. This is unfortunate. This is very unfortunate. Got poison berries, we got water. I'll probably stack that up for a little bit just in case. We'll continue scavenging, and I think this is where I'm going to break off the episode. So my name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me today and watching me get robbed by the vendor system, which seems to have bugged out. I will see you all later. Take care, everybody, and hi-do.